Testing, 1 2 1 2. Hi guys, welcome back to Tired Format. I'm Jason, and today I'm going to give you an update of everything that's been going on, where I've been, what's going on with my cars, and what I plan in the future. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of fixing involved as well, because we all like to watch me fumble around with tools, don't we? So yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? So, first off, apologies for not having many uploads recently. I've had so many things thrown at me, keeping me busy. Last week, I've just been completely out of action with some sort of really, really bad AIDS. The Tired Format household is not very well at the moment. And because of that, the week off that I meant to have this week, I'm actually going to go into work because I missed so much work. Yeah, all good fun. But today, I'm going to get some jobs done, which you can see. But before then, just give you a roundup of what's going on with everything. Oh god. Oh, Bob Fleming's back. So first up, the Range Rover got cleaned for the weekend. I'm not using it as much, and it was absolutely filthy, which I kind of like, but yeah, I thought I'd just clean it up and just see how bad the damage to the paint really was. And overall, I'm pretty pleased. I've not done too much irreparable damage on there. Not anything worse than what was already there, let's be honest. There's been paint issues with that car from day one. Go back and watch my first video if you don't believe me. So actually, what I've added is just a few scratches. A lot of them aren't even through the clear coat. I think I can probably just wet sand them out. And the other bigger scuffs I can actually spray in myself. The rust is still there. I plan on getting that sorted this summer. I don't know if I'm going to go for the full cutout and weld in job on one of them. I might do a bit of a pikey bodge job just to keep it going for another few years. I'll keep you updated on that. I'm not sure if I will. I know I'm going to get loads of hate for it, but actually for just keeping the thing on the road the next few years, it's fine, and it can be cut out again in the future maybe. Interior wise, I had it cleaned as well, all looking good. I actually did a little modification to the auxiliary input that goes in the rear of the Range Rover. If you've got a Range Rover that's got the rear entertainment, you'll have the little thing that has loads of RCA plugs and an aux in. But my one was broken. Someone broke off an aux in there. When I tried to fish it out, it just completely crumbled apart. Someone had obviously been in there digging quite hard. So I ended up soldering in a new auxiliary to test it out. It works. When I do the proper version of that, I will bring you guys along for the ride. I've also got a battery for the venture cam now that I need to modify in order to be able to work with the venture cam. So there'll be more solder in there, another electronics little project there. I'm no big Clive. I'm actually terrible at electronics. Even I did a Produce GSE. I'm absolutely terrible at bloody soldering and stuff. So yeah. So now, why is the Range Rover broken? I actually only found this out today, or kind of the weekend. I used it to take a load of people to a wedding on Saturday, and I left it where it was for a couple of days, picked it up today. And on the way on the Saturday, I was hearing a grinding noise, like there was something stuck in the brake disc a couple of times, but it went, so I was sort of like, okay, that's weird. And then on the way back picking it up, I felt the unmistakable judder of a sticking caliper. Yes, another sticking caliper. And of course, it's a rear one again, but the one I haven't already replaced. So, yeah, I mean, they failed around the same time. That's pretty impressive. It either means that they're the original calipers or they've been replaced in pairs before, which is nice. But yeah, I've got another cheap eBay caliper coming because the other one seems to be doing fine. Hopefully that's here this week, and at the weekend I will do my best to get it fitted. If you guys remembered the video when I did the last one, I actually have the other side brake line to fit anyway. I just couldn't be bothered the last time, and as it turns out, it's probably a good thing, because now I can just do what I did last time. I don't think the disc is too damaged. I've caught it quite early, but time will tell. I'm just going to replace the caliper and see how the discs and pads are that I've barely done a couple hundred miles on. Hopefully they'll be okay and salvageable, but if not, I'll just have to change them again. So yeah, I've pulled it off the road just because it's not just sticking a little bit, it's sticking quite significantly. It's gone from 0 to 100 really on that front. So what on earth just happened then? Yo, what's this? Well, that teaches me for using the bloody gimbal thing, doesn't it? Yeah, so other than that, I've got some stuff to do on the Audi. I'll start off by making a confession. I told a little porky in the last video. There's a rattle coming from the rear. It isn't stuff in the boot, it is something I did. What does rattle is the fact that one of the screws on the top mount has completely cross-threaded and I couldn't even tighten it. It got to a certain point where it just tightened itself, thinking I'd tightened it onto the part, and it hadn't. It had a gap. So I've got a high-spec tap and die set to try and thread that out a little bit and see if it fixes it. If not, new bolt time. You can't actually repair that. inner thread. It's completely within the body shell, so I really hope I can fix it with a tap and a die on the screw. And then there's a washer bottle in a big box in the back here that I need to do, and I've got a new washer jet to fix the one I broke when I was doing bits under there, so now I'll have both washer jets and a washer bottle. So yeah, bit of tidying up things that I've broken on this today, but yeah, it's a bit annoying because I'm not really happy driving it with that thing wanging around in the back. Oh, I had some issues with gear selection the other day as well, so I think the cables need a lube up and a check, and I'm going to check the oil because I just haven't. I had to stop out once since I've changed it, so I better check it, I guess. But yeah, it's all fun and games. The worst thing is that I am absolutely skint for the next couple of months. Basically, I'm starting a new job, so there'll probably be a gap in paychecks. I've spent so much money on these two cars, but a few unexpected bills come up, so yeah, I am absolutely skint at the moment, which is great fun. So I'm trying to do everything on even more of a pikey budget than I did before. So let's see how that goes, shall we? Let's see how that goes. Hopefully this will be my daily again for a bit longer, so it can save me some money on fuel anyway. But right, I'm gonna get to it. That's the update on the cars, and I'm gonna try and just fix the stuff I fucked up on this today. So come join me, won't you? So then, yeah, passenger side. That's just where I've coated it in anti-seizy stuff. So if you look, that's tight. Oh, that's loose and nasty. So I can tap in there, hopefully, with that cheapo tappy kit, whatever it is. And hopefully I'll sort that. I'm also, I want to raise the rear up just a bit, and I'm wondering how much I can go above that threshold before it becomes, you know, silly. I'll have a play and have a think. Right, so first off, I'm doing that. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty gone. Pretty gone. Whoopsie. So yeah, I'm 100% going to need a new bolt. I've just run over it with the die anyway, just so it can go in for a bit. Most of the threads will be okay. And then I've managed to give that a bit of a run through. Absolutely didn't use a drill to do it, because that's bad. You shouldn't use a drill. I was just like that as an example of what not to do. I didn't actually use it, obviously. No, absolutely not. Right, I'm gonna give it a go and see how we are. I've also cut a bit more of this out because who cares? Okay, so I just went in there and nipped all the way up, no problem. So it only plays now on that top mount, which is good. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. That was super easy, so I'm probably just gonna wind these up a tiny bit and be done. By the way, don't at me about my sick footwear, yeah? He's a great mate, look. Well worn, made of foam. Easy peasy, great stuff. I need to raise this up, don't I, really, because it's annoying me. I do that and then tidy this up and then go around the front and start breaking stuff up there again, I guess. That's a little bit up. I don't know if it's going to make much difference, but yeah, it's better than nothing, isn't it? Oh. It's still pretty clean here. I actually cleaned in here. I did a detailing job on it, so this is always dirty, you can't sort it. Everything else I sort of went over it with some demon machine, the demon's showing stuff. It seems to have brought it up really nicely actually, but yeah, you don't see it anyway. That's on the whole time. But yeah, I need to replace that one. Unfortunately, the one I've been sent isn't a heated one, but I'm past the point of caring because that one is, so. Right, start ripping this thing apart. Excuse me, but I just had a brainwave. Let's see if you can see this. So that's my heated one. And it snapped to there, so I can't get a pipe on. And the one that's been sent, it might actually, no, it's not a heated one, but it doesn't have that right angle piece on anyway. So I could probably just reuse this if I can get that off without breaking everything. Probably heat it up or something. There's some hot water to loosen this bad boy up a bit. It shouldn't take too long. Oops. God. There we go. This thing's got a kink, but it's worth a shot. Suboptimal. Two kinks in it, nice. Yeah, it's not great, but it might work. Right then, let's play Find the Washer Bottle Fixings. So we've got, one, is that one there, is it? Yep, and then there's another one on the other side, I think. Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. There's one at the top and one at this. Of course, it being an Audi A2, the bolt is in a really annoying place. My lots of things are in the way. Because of Audi A2 thing. I actually just spotted a heat shield up there that's touching the exhaust. I might have to sort that out. It's just I think it can be easier if I remove this headlight and see if I can get to it down there, because it's a nightmare. So I'm going to pop this out because it's only a couple of screws. Let's see how we get on. What's that, 27? Do I have a 30 in this set? I should do. Should do. Probably don't anymore. Nice. Whoops. Another prime example of nothing is easy on an A2. One bolt just about able to get to. Second bolt. Can you see that? I don't know what they expect me to do there. Going to require a bit of fiddling though. Right, I've come to the conclusion that this is impossible unless you remove this, whatever this is, some sort of reservoir. I'm a bit confused as to what the hell it's for though. Brakes or steering or sod knows. You just can't get to that bolt with any sort of tool, which is inconvenient. So might be time for another bodge, people. Right, I'm at the wit's end with this thing. It's So what it is this bolt hole here, you just can't get to it. Removing lots of stuff, and to be honest, it's one hole. It's like a perfect hole that I drilled in it. So let me know down in the comments what you think out of 10 for bodginess for this plan, right? I'm gonna cut a bit of this plastic out. I'm gonna stick it on with the sealant, hoping this does most of the sealing in the hole and stuff. Put a bit of tape over it so it sets, and then in a couple of days I'm gonna put washer fluid in and see if it pees out everywhere. Annoying because I've bought the other one now, but this is a lot of effort just to replace something, and I don't actually need to, maybe. So I'm gonna try this bodgy method first. Yeah, let me know down in the comments how much of a bodger am I today. This bit of plastic, and then where's the hole? There you go. It's not big. I'm hoping that I can bodge my way out of this one. Okay, I actually sacked off that bit of plastic and just used a shitload of RTV. Like I say, I'm not going to fill it up for a day or two, just to make sure it really, you know, sets in there, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not entirely confident, but I figured it's worth a shot doing it this way first before I start dismantling half the car just to get this thing out. But yeah, like I say, tell me in the comments, am I an absolute bodge bastard or am I a genius? I would probably say the latter. I think I'm a genius. Right then, just a quick recap of what we've done today. Firstly, I filmed most of this in 4K, so if you notice a difference, let me know. Secondly, I am pretty certain that man's going to think I'm weird because I'm filming myself in my car. Yeah, so I've managed to reattach the under tray a bit better, fill the hole up in the washer bottle with a load of RTV in the hope that it'll fix it for now. I've retapped and dyed that rear bolt, and it actually went in really well, and I could torque it up to the correct torque, which was surprising. I will probably get any bolt for it though when the next time I do an order at TPS. But yeah, I mean, this is meant to be like sort of an update of all the cars and what's going on and stuff, but you know, the A2 keeps breaking, so I have to keep fixing it. But yeah, there's going to be a video probably in the next week or so of me doing the rear caliper on that. I've ordered it. I'm hoping it comes in the next few days. I've got everything else I need for that job now, so yeah, should be a nice easy one. And while I'm there, the under tray on the Range Rover is hanging off as well, so good fun. But yeah, I think going forward, there's a lot of bodywork stuff I want to do on both cars. I'm just waiting on the bonnet coming. Nice chap off the forum is bringing me the bonnet. When that's on, I'm going to give the car a deep machine polish. Might even have to wet some areas, and then I'm going to spray in some of the areas that have been scuffed, and I reckon I can get this car looking mint, actually, or at least close to mint. Same thing on the Range Rover. A lot of wet sanding and polishing to do, some spraying. Got to decide what to do with that rust, whether I just pay someone to do the bit of welding and then I finish it off or what. But like I said, I'm skinned at the moment, so anything I can do with stuff I already have, i.e. the bonnet on the way, my polishing gear, my sandpaper, nice and free, nice thing to do. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for liking and subscribing. The pittance I get from YouTube does help soften the blow. If you want to help soften the blow more, then please do go buy some merch. Proper cap in hand now, aren't I? Bloody hell. If you want to buy me a coffee, there's a link below as well. If you feel really sorry for me. I would. I own a bloody Range Rover that does 17, 18, 19 mile per gallon, and an Audi A2 that does admittedly nearly 60 or 60-ish, but is always broken. And I've been ill. Damn right you should feel sorry for me. Anyway, have a good evening. On the next time.